Today is June 12th, and we will be inspecting this hive to assess the condition of the brood and to prevent swarming if the situation calls for it. Begin by placing your smoker next to the hive. Make sure it's running properly. Little puff of smoke at the front near the entrance. Keep the smoker handy. Carefully open the top of the hive and begin your inspection. Place the lid nearby in an upright position. Look down into the hive and consider how many bees are present. There's a good quantity of bees here at the present time. You can remove this super, which is generally considered a honey super, and place it aside on top of the lid. It is now possible to see that this hive is very full, has many bees, and is of excellent strength. We will now enter the hive frame by frame to inspect the brood. The best time to inspect your hives is on a warm and sunny day with a good nectar flow. The bees are very busy, and while they're occupied, they don't mind you poking around in their hive. Bees are working an empty comb, cleaning it, getting it ready. Place the comb gently aside. Move on to the next frame. Lift. Also working to clean it and get it ready. Gently blowing on them will make them move. Cleaning the frame. This is a brood frame, and there is capped brood in this section here. There's the queen. We get a good look at her right here. She's large, healthy, very good queen. You must show great respect for the queen. Never injure her. Another brood frame. You look for signs of disease in your brood, but this is a very healthy frame. Capped brood. The lighting's good. You can see inside. You can see the larvae deep inside. Deep inside there. Basically a healthy and strong hive. Early in the season, in their build-up stage, growth stage, as they forage more, they will be able to build their numbers up to a high level, which is the strength you need to produce honey. A honeybee nest will swarm because it is a crowded condition. In order to alleviate the pressure to form swarm cells and for the hive to swarm, it is necessary to expand the hive, particularly the brood nest, in order to give them more space, the queen more egg laying area. This will delay and hopefully prevent any swarms from forming. In order to expand the brood nest, you take a frame of empty comb and place it in the center of the brood nest. You may have to smoke the bees a bit to move them out of the way. Slide the frame into the center of the brood nest. It's a good idea to put in 2 empty frames with 1 brood frame between them. The queen now has 2 full frames to lay eggs in, which gives her about 4 days of laying. The procedure is repeated throughout the hive with each successive super. Remove the upper one, move it aside, carefully place it. Repeat your inspection on the bottom one and repeat the expansion of the brood nest with empty frames. We have found no swarm cells in this hive, and since it's a very strong hive, has more than 10 full frames of brood, it's necessary to give it as much expansion as possible. Therefore, we put in empty comb in the center of the brood, give the queen extra laying space. Smoke the bees to clear the surface. Return the next brood nest to its position. Having expanded the brood nest with empty comb, a hive of this strength should also be expanded further with another super of empty frames of comb. Finally, take the upper honey super, place it on top, and this rather strong hive will have lots of room to grow, should not swarm, and be capable of producing a good amount of honey over the season. And that is the normal inspection process and adjustments necessary early in the season, June, to prevent swarming, keep your hives strong, and produce large amounts of honey. To finish, lightly smoke the top, clear the bees. Take the inner cover, close the hive. Put the outer cover. And finally, your stones to prevent the wind from uncovering your hive.